Hello everyone. Over here we are with deMichelle. She is the author of Coventry, Recovery and Me, The Anger I Hide. And we'd like you to hear from her what the book is about, what introduced her to writing, and her inspiration, everything. So over to you, Della. What would you like to say to the audience?
Well, the reason I started writing happened back when I was 12 years old. I was first introduced to poetry. Now, back then, there were a whole lot of rules about poetry, and now not so much. But I wrote consistently every day from then until long after high school. And I put all of them in a file and stuck them in a cabinet and went on with life. Later, after I was married, I wanted to go back to them and make a book of them. And they weren't there. They were gone completely. And that is what first inspired me to write. Absolutely. It took me a while to adjust and understand that what he had thrown away was my work and not my talent. So at this stage of the game, where I'm on the other end of some serious issues, some traumas, narcissistic abuse, sociopathy, I need to write. I need to write it all down. And if I'm honest, it feels like it's just flowing by itself from my head to my fingertips. And
Wow.
so I'm going to just keep going until I run out of things to write.
Very interesting. So, just to tell our readers, I believe you have a series of books coming out. This is the first of it, The Anger I Hide.
Yes.
Our readers will be excited and intrigued by what comes next. We'll keep that a secret for now, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can give you a little hint about that, though. It has to do with self-love deficit disorder and shame and fear and guilt being the three elements that create that disease. And so the next books will be along those lines, I suppose.
So, what ins who is the inspiration behind your writing, or is there any particular person?
No, not any particular person at all. And frankly, the book is just me. I'm here alone writing, and everything I'm writing is just coming from my mind. All the things that other people have convinced me I shouldn't feel, shouldn't want, shouldn't think, shouldn't know, didn't know. And, some were met with laughter, others were met with belligerence. But right now, it's just me and the paper, all about me.
So people who keep looking for solutions for mental health issues,
Hmm.
will they be able to relate with your book?
Absolutely. I don't think there's anybody in the world that can relate with all three of those topics. Would be unfair to think so, but hey, you never know. And anyway, yes, everyone will relate in some part to any of what I've been through. And
It's
and even people who do not have the disorder might read something and say, "Oh yeah, hey, that happened to me."
so is there a excerpt of your book that you'd like to read out to us, or
Yes,
maybe
there is.
okay,
But it's right here.
take your time, please.
Well, it is from the Anger I Hide, and the title is Forevermore. There it is. Okay, Forevermore. Where is my voice? Where does it lie? I know the topic, which begs me to say, it's urgent, it's current, it wants the world to know who I am inside. Who I am inside is silenced, yet I live on. The future that I'm reaching for, just beyond my grasp. dangling there in front of me, calling me by name. I reach for it. It says, "Come here." The past that always follows me wraps its arm tightly and tells me, "Don't you dare." A pressure in my shoulders telling me to fight. Push forward, push forward. The book sits here upon the floor, trading my fears with hope. My book, this book, my heart and my soul.
Okay,
Pardon me,
so
the page
let's
turning.
see your book then. I think that would be great to have a
The
look at your book
cover,
if
yeah,
you have it with you.
I do.
Excellent, lovely. Do you love the cover, guys? I'd like to know from you any feedbacks. That would be
Well,
great.
I will. It's a very perfect image of the way that I felt when I went into this. I was just that angry, far more than I think I should have been. Um, but then in the end, what is the current measure for anger? So, but it represents me. It really does.
Excellent. So with that, I think we come to the end of our interview. And we
Okay,
wish the author best of luck with her book. And guys,
thank
do
you.
pick up her book and have a read through, review the book. Thank you.
Yes, please. Yes, please.